Yo, what's going on, crew? So that's like the main feature kind of at Erwin Mill, especially at this level or whatever. And the first time I ran it, it's because it's been a little bit since I've been in a longboat running stuff like this. I was, last thing I actually ran whitewater in was a short boat. So I'm kind of used to just, you know, being able to turn it and put it where I want and everything like that. But with a longboat, it's just like R1, and you got to set your angle up top, which I didn't do. I came in straight and thought I was going to turn. But as you see, there's a whole bunch of rocks on that right side that you really don't want to get over, because that right there, that will wrap a canoe for sure. That rock right there you'll broach on as well. So I mean, there's two that you really don't want to go over by. So you just kind of set your angle coming in top, hit it, boom, jump through there, end up in this eddy down here, which is what we done the second time. But enough of that. We didn't really come here to run rapids, but because that's here, you know I'm gonna run it. And we've got some rain, so everything's up a little bit. So it's higher this time than what it was the last time when I ran it in the reflection. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and start punching upstream. Phew! Yo, what's going on, crew? So this section from the bridge to where it first starts kind of ramping up, that's the longest flat water section. Once we get through that, we'll be back into some fun stuff, at least some stuff to keep you engaged and stuff like that. I mean, nothing's as fun as back there, but it's some moving water to play on. But all right, let's get it. Woo. All right, crew, so that was the I guess you say that was the next biggest rapid. Yeah, this run is kind of weird. They're kind of in succession. They stair step, so when you're attaining up, you start at the biggest one and they get progressively smaller from there, which is pretty cool. But obviously that, because of how steep it is, just like the first one, you got to walk up it. But the rest of these you can paddle up. All right, let's get it. Woo. Yo, crew, so I thought I'd mention that rapid we just punched up, no problem. When I first got hardcore into Attaining and came out here, dude, I struggled with that, and that was just super easy this time. Kind of shows you like how Attaining can be super rewarding. Like once you get up something, especially if you struggle to get up it, and you get up it and you're like, damn, yeah, I just made it up. And then like a couple months or so, couple sessions, then you get up it no problem. It's really like you get a lot of enjoyment from it that way, because it's going to give you some feedback, because it's like they say, paddling upstream, everything's amplified. Like if you've got the bow off line, it's going to really go where that current pushes it. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and rip up this one. Woo!
calling me baby. Better say my name. The other day I will call, you
Yo, crew, that's big time right there. I walked up that last time I was here in a canoe and on a sub. So that's awesome. Super ecstatic about that. It took some strength to get up that last one. And that first ramp, I had to hit it hard too. I had to put out a ton of power. But that's what we like. Having fun. It's great training for racing. But enough of that. Keep on punching up. You. Yo, crew, so it looks like it's gonna force me over to that side because this side's drying out. Daggone. Alright, let's get it. Pew. Yo, crew, that was wild to make it all the way up that stuff, not put a foot down and have to drag up or anything. But yeah, having a pretty fun day out today, expelling some energy though, which is what we came out to do. All right, let's keep on going. Yo, crew, I think we might be into a long flat water section now. Somewhat kind of remember where we're at, but not really. Yeah, I can't remember where the next rapid is after this. So we'll paddle up a little more and decide when to call it. All right, let's get it. Yo, what's going on, crew? So the next one, we're coming up on the bridge rapid at high water. There's no rocks here. It's just big wave trains. And it's super fun, especially on a sub. I've never been down to that high in a canoe, but enough of that. Let's go ahead and rip up this thing. Yo, crew, that bridge rapid was wild because it was like, because it constricts right there. So to get up, it was like putting down a ton of power plus paddling really fast just to get up that thing. But all right, let's tackle this one. Yo, crew, so we're coming up on the hot tub wave. It's probably not even a wave today, but as far as the stats go, we're a little over 4.5 miles, 2 hours of attaining, and this will probably be the turnaround spot. All right, let's get it. Whew. Dang, crew, I forgot how big that wave actually is when you're in that thing. I mean, that's not probably, that is the biggest wave on the Saluda, like on the upstate part of the Saluda for sure. That thing is epic. And at higher water, it's even bigger than that. But, all right, let's check out and see what this weird looking thing is right here. Let's get it.
Ain't calling me baby, better say my name.
All right, crew, we switched to the lighter paddle, and we just continuing to hammer it back. It's always good to paddle with a light paddle after ripping around on a heavy one for so dang long. It makes a huge difference. All right, let's get it. Whew.
Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the grave with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and play. So prove yourself to me, I'm the girl that you claim. Why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know that too many things, some slow down, there's a road to see. It's strange, no one's holding it back from me.
Yo, crew, it may not even come up on GoPro, but it's always an awesome sight coming up on one of these horizon lines, and then you can hear the rumble from the rapid. Used to love that when first got into dabbling kayaking. But enough of that, let's go ahead and keep on punching down river. Woo. Yo, crew, so interesting story about the way we just ran that rapid back there versus running a normal line. So last time I actually ran that rapid was way back in the day. I think when we first done this run, buddy Zach hit that line, and you see how it S-turns through there. Like I said, we knew it paddling and stuff then. There was a dad blame. He was paddling an inflatable boat that had a skeg on it, and there was a dang pile of wood in there that when he dropped in and went to make that turn, it just pushed him up against it, and he was stuck up on there, and water was beating on, like if it was a canoe, it was beating in the inside of it, like over the gunnels and everything, holding him up against it. So I came down right behind him. He thought I was actually going to hit him and cause him to roll over, but I didn't. I peeled through there and got on that rock, and I was just in case he needed a rope, but he was able to get himself unwedged from off of there. But yeah, even running this local stuff, dude, like it's easy stuff, you always got to be safe, be careful. All right, let's get it. Woo. Yo, crew, so now the final boss, the wind and the cramps. So we just gonna keep the head down, probably won't say anything else again from now that we get there, because the bridge is in sight and I'm just grinding it out now. All right, let's get it. You. Yo, what's going on, crew? So it was awesome getting out there as usual, and I really enjoyed filming this week, and I hope y'all enjoyed this week's video. Sorry about the dirty lens, but enough of that. I'm going to hit y'all with this week's quote and get out of here. I've learned not to allow rejection to move me. And what I mean by that is, don't let rejection get you down. Really, what you should do is you should let it just amplify you and pump you up that much more. Because if you get rejected, that's just more fuel to keep pushing, keep driving, keep trying to achieve your goals. Don't let it discourage you. Let it fuel you. Let it empower you. Enough of that. Let's get it.